All right. All right. Oh, wow. Welcome back to No Filter MMA. You guys, we're here again so soon. So soon are we back here. Guys, listen. Shout out to my boy Combo Breaking 99. Listen, Combo, his live stream that just ended was all the motivation I needed to jump on a live stream myself and just get it out. Just get it out. I mean, it's time to get this shit out. You know what I'm saying? The WMMA is revving up, y'all. It's revving up, and we're getting what we want. We're getting the fights that we want. You know, we're getting more of the fights that we want. And it's giving us more to talk about. And guys, as a podcaster and somebody with a channel, having a lot to talk about just fuels us to do these things more often. I'm telling you guys. So what's good in the lay of the land, or the land of the lay, excuse me, the land of the lay. What's popping? What is popping? Hold up. All right, your boy is back. Guys, huge WMMA news drops today that Valentina Shevchenko is defending her title against Jessica Andrade. This is huge. PCBH, what's popping? George Page, what's popping, man? Y'all listen, the crew got to come on in here, man. It's time for the crew to go ahead on, come on up in here, and let's get this shit started. Let's get it started. Let's get it going. PCBH in the building, man. What's going on? This is huge, guys. I mean, this is big news, okay? Because I'm guilty of it myself. A few other people are guilty of it, of saying that Jessica Andrade was ducking. PCBH says, I'm so excited for this fight, and Juliana Pena versus... Oh, dude. That's the picture I forgot to put up here. Let me go find that, dude, because that picture is deserving to be up here on this stream, dude. I mean, really, it's deserving to be up here on this versus home. That picture deserves to be up here on this damn... On the thing that you guys are looking at, the visuals here. That fight deserves to be up there because that is the type of fight we've been trying to see. We've been wanting to see Juliana Pena in a fight like that. We've been wanting to see somebody that can knock off Holly Holm. I mean, I ain't gonna keep, I don't want to step on nobody's toes, but we want to get Holly up out of the picture, okay? Like, I mean, let's just be honest. And who more to get Holly up out the picture than somebody that we love, like Juliana Pena? You know what I'm saying? Like, who better to knock off Holly Holm than Juliana Pena? Hold on, guys. I gotta add that home Juliana Pena picture up here so I can be reminded to talk about that. Guys, that's literally how I remind myself to talk about these different fights, is the visual that's up on the screen. Let me get this picture added to this slideshow, because that picture should have been up there first. That picture should have been up there first. Let's see if I can find it. Bingo. Yeah, man, I had to add that picture to the bunch. Pena better win, I know, right? We might finally see Juliana Pena versus Amanda if she beats Holly. Fine. Yeah, man, that's the fight. I mean, PCBH, that's the fight. All right? I mean, and you know it. We all know it, PCBH. That's the fight that everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see Juliana Pena versus Amanda Nunes. We got to see how that fight plays out. Oh, Combo, you better believe it. Oh, it's time, buddy. Thanks for the inspiration, my friend. But I had to come on here and talk. GDR might fight Yana. Yeah, that's the fight. That's also the fight. Been telling y'all that's the fight to make. Yana Kunitskaya versus Jermaine Durandame. That is the fight. That's the fight. And Jermaine Durandame is sort of kind of in that Caitlin Chukagian spot. Like, she lost to the champion, but it's gonna be hard for anybody else to beat her. And if Yana Kunitskaya, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is for Jermaine, this is holding on to that spot. And for Kunitskaya, it's proven that she can hang with the best at 135 pounds, the best in the UFC, because Kunitskaya already fought Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, they put that fight in front of her coming straight out of Invicta. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that was 100% right. But how long we been saying Juliana is the one that we think is the one to beat Amanda? I'm so high. Oh, dude, we've been saying that for a long time, PCBH. We've been saying that Yana want to run that back with Aspen. Yana was kicking Aspen Ladd's ass in that fight. She was kicking Aspen Ladd's ass in that fight till she got caught. Montana versus Maida going to be good. Yeah, dude, that fight's going to be very good, dude. And I think that, Montana going to work Maida Bueno Silva on the feet, dog. You know what I'm saying? I think that's going to happen on the feet. That fight going to get beat on. That fight going to happen on the feet. Genesis Green, the lovely, beautiful, the very beautiful Genesis Green is in the building, guys. Everybody show Genesis Green some LOVE or either you GTFO. It's just one of the two options. Either you show Genesis Green some love, or you get the fuck out. All right? It's as simple as that. But guys, what y'all want to talk about first? We got the return of Leah Letson. We got Montana versus Maida. We got Jillian Robinson versus Miranda Maverick. We got Danielle Wolf versus Felicia Spencer. We got Megan Anderson versus Amanda Nunes. And we got Juliana Pena versus Holly Holm. What? What can we talk about first, guys? First of all, let's start from the top and go down. Okay? I've already told y'all how I feel about Megan Anderson versus Amanda Nunes. You know what I'm saying? Megan Anderson versus Amanda Nunes, I'm sorry, but that fight is 50-50, man. That fight is 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Can Amanda Nunes get Megan down and dominate her, or is Megan Anderson going to knock out Amanda Nunes? That fight going to go one of two ways. We're going to see a dominant performance on the ground by Amanda Nunes, or we're going to see a knockout on the feet by Megan Anderson, guys. It is what it is, man. It just is what it is with that. Felicia Spencer, let's talk this Miranda versus Jillian. We'll talk about that when I get Jillian on the podcast. Just wait, man. Y'all just wait. Y'all know the Savage is making her appearance on No Filter MMA. You guys already know. You guys know the Savage gonna touch down at home always. She's gonna touch down at home first. You know what I'm saying? So don't be surprised when you see that Jillian Robertson is live. Oh, Combo Breaker 99, boy, he going for his girl. Hey, man, I respect that because when they your girl, bro, when they your girl, and especially when you done talk to them and establish that relationship with them, man, you roll with your girl, bro. You roll with them. Yeah, Megan got to use her reach advantage. And Megan is great at using her reach advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's great at it. You know? I loved your interview with Leah Lesson. I ain't heard from her in ages. Oh, speaking of Leah Lesson, bro. Speaking of Leah Lesson, we got the return of Leah Lesson 2021, baby. Now, what that means going forward, I don't know. I don't know, man, but Leonidas Letson, guys, she is coming back to the octagon. And if it's one thing about Leah Letson gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, Leah Letson can fight, and she going to fight. And she's coming back at 145 pounds, guys. So we have to start putting Leah Letson back into that conversation. I'm rolling with my girl, Nidus, man. You know what I'm saying? Leah Letson, just the most humble person you could ever meet. The most humble person you could ever meet, man. But when that cage door locks, Leah Letson is a fucking animal, guys. She is an animal. Okay? Well, we know that, George Page. We know that. But Leah Letson versus Danielle Wolf, that's a good fight. You know? But we gotta get Leah back in there and see what Leah gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But I think Leah Letson is going to be right up in the mix, man. They're going to probably give her Zara dos Santos, or I would say Duda Santana, but she got cut. They'll probably give her Danielle Wolf, or if Chasson decides to come up to 145 pounds, the rematch, because, you know, Chasson finished Leah Letson in the Tough House. You know what I'm saying? Like, she finished Letson in the Tough House. So Leah wants to run that back. You know, I mean, Danielle Wolf, Felicia Spencer, you know, called her out about a year ago. She was like, you know, yeah, I can fight Leah. I can fight anybody. I'm like, whoa, she called out Leah Letson. So, and Leah is aware of that. So, I mean, there's plenty of fights for Leah Letson when she comes back. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. She was supposed to fight Kuniskaya. But we know for sure that we can count Leah Letson in on the 145 pound division. She is not going to 135 pounds. Listen, guys, that weight cutting shit, those extreme weight cuts, like the fact that the UFC tried to make those big girls like B. Malecki and Macy Chasson, the fact that they making those girls squeeze down to 135 pounds, man, that's not good. And as we've seen with Leah Letson is a big woman. And I mean, and I'm not talking about like an obese woman, but like she's a featherweight. She's a legit, true, solid featherweight. And that is where Leah Letson needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Leah Letson needs to be at 145 pounds. That's the safest from her. It's the safest for her. It's close to her walk weight. She doesn't have to cut a whole lot of weight and expose those problems that she's been having as far as, you know, her metabolism and stuff like that. Yeah, B. Malecki you can look at B. Malecki and tell that she's a 145 pound fighter. You can look at Chasson and tell that she's a 145 pound fighter. And guys, I can even extend that to Yana Kunitskaya. You can look at Yana and tell that she's a 100. Ketlin Vieira is a 145 pounder. Like, these girls are big, too big. Jermaine Durandame should be at 145. Holly should be at 145. You know what I'm saying? Like, let the Aspen lads and the Julia Avilas and the Nico Montaños, you know what I'm saying, and the Sarge Eubankses, let those girls fight at 135. Let those girls run 135. Like, I mean, you know, Pani Kianzad, you know, Lena Landsberg, those girls should be 135. 145 should be what's already there, plus Holly, Jermaine, Yana, B, Macy, you know what I'm saying, Ketlin, you know, a few of those other girls as well, those big bantamweights, man. Just move up to 145 and fight. Move up to 145 and make it easier on yourself, you know? Yeah, Chasson, Lex, and Malecki, they all featherweights, man. I don't know why Macy fights 135. She's way too big for that division and gasses out because of, yeah, man. I mean, she gasses, she loses. She's not 100. Listen, Macy Chasson is a 155-pound fighter. That's the weight class that she was fighting in before the UFC. 155 pounds. That is where Macy Chasson needs to be. Featherweight is pushing it for Macy Chasson. You know what I'm saying? Like featherweight is a legit weight cut for Macy Chasson, let alone bantamweight. Like, I mean, it blows my mind how these girls would rather choose to put themselves through what they're putting themselves through, and instead of just fighting at 145 pounds, where they will be a much better, faster, and stronger version of themselves, man. But it is what it is with that. We can't control that. Only thing we can do is put it out there, what we think and how we feel. You know what I'm saying? But we can count Leah Letson in. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, George Page, you're right. Yeah, but she's losing that strength. PCBA's like, she's losing that strength fighting at 135, man. But we can count Leah Letson in, man. You know, add that tick to the roster. You know, Leah Letson gonna be up at that 145-pound division, and Leah gonna want to fight. The more girls that are there, the more featherweight fights that we'll see. You know what I'm saying? At least give us 10 girls. At least give us 10 girls. You know, at least 10. I'm good with 10. But yes, guys, let's talk. Listen, Andrade versus Valentina, guys. And listen, we can beat the horse dead on Valentina Shevchenko. But if you want to talk about her facing Jessica Andrade, you got to put in there that Jessica Andrade, man, that she doesn't respect her opponents at all. She did not respect Chookagian at all. And because of that, Chookagian was able to expose that coming forward, you know, Chookagian was landing a lot on Jessica Andrade, man. Like, Chookagian was doing well against Andrade. You can argue and say she was winning that fight. You know what I'm saying? But no matter what Chookagian was throwing at Andrade, it didn't matter. Andrade does not respect anything that comes to you, and sometimes that works for Andrade, and sometimes it doesn't. AKA the Joanna fight, AKA the Weili Zhang fight. You know, when you don't respect the skill set of the other fighter, sometimes you pay for that. That's a gamble. You know what I'm saying? That's a gamble. And I can tell you right now, Valentina Shevchenko is no different than anyone else that Jessica Andrade has faced. In Andrade's eyes, she's no different than anybody else. And I think one thing that's really going to work against Valentina in this fight is her wanting to counterpunch. You know what I'm saying? Like the counterpunching thing, the counter-striking thing, man. If you're going to wait and give Andrade that opening, that might not be good for Valentina Shevchenko, y'all. Like, I know that on paper, Valentina is supposed to win this fight. You know what I'm saying? What level of disrespect will Andrade have to bring to... Dude, it's no level, because that's just how Andrade is. She's disrespectful in the octagon, period. You know what I'm saying? She's going to disrespect... She has no regard, no whatever for the skills of Valentina. She don't care about the skills of Valentina Shevchenko. Andrade's eyes is on that belt. Her eyes are on that belt. Okay? Her eyes are on that belt. And Andrade is going to do what Andrade does in that octagon. It's going to be up to Valentina. It's going to be up to Valentina Shevchenko to deal with Andrade. Because if Valentina sits and waits to counterpunch Andrade, I mean, that's just not, I don't see that going well for Valentina Shevchenko, man. Because if the slam doesn't get Valentina, but you know, if the slam don't get her, Andrade still will end up on top of her, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if the slam don't get her, it's gonna be she's gonna at least end up on top of Valentina Shevchenko. You know, and Andrade's ground game is very good. Let's look at these comments. That she has to have some level control at time, or she could walk into like she did with Wei Li. Yeah, but does Valentina attack like Wei Li though? That's the question. Does Valentina attack like Wei Li? Let me look at these comments. Imagine if Andrade lifts Valentina in the air and slams her. I could see it happening. She could do it to bigger girls like Rocky Pennington. Absolutely. Yeah, man. Like Andrade was slamming bantamweights. True bantamweights. Valentina was not a true bantamweight. Valentina, I don't even think Valentina ever weighed in at 135 pounds or 136 pounds. I don't think she ever did. I think she always was like 133 or 134 or 132. Like she always weighed in around that. Like she's a true flyweight. Like Valentina is a flyweight. You know what I'm saying? And she was fighting out of her weight class. Let's see. Valentina has multiple skills. Andrade relies on her strength. Yeah, man, but look where that has gotten Andrade, though. Look where that's gotten Andrade. Listen, we're talking styles make matchups. We're talking Andrade and Valentina in the cage. We're not talking about what Valentina has done or what Andrade has done. We're talking about Valentina Shevchenko and Andrade in the cage. And in the cage, Andrade is not going to be worried about what Valentina did in her last fight, bro. And I guarantee you Valentina is not going to be worried about what Andrade did in her last fight. So, I mean, you know, we got to think about that. What they've done before, yeah, that's all good and whatever. But when they in the cage with each other, man, that don't mean nothing, dude. That means nothing. Yeah, Rose was doing the same thing in the first fight. Yeah. Andrade does pose a threat to Valentina, in my opinion. Valentina doesn't like it when people pressure her, and I don't think she has the power to keep Andrade at bay. Yeah, now, in the kicks, yes, because Valentina's kicks are probably her most powerful punches. That and her spinning back fist. That spinning back fist of Valentina is nasty, and it is powerful. So, yeah, that spinning back fist or her kicks, that's going to be the most powerful. But that 1-2 that she throws, man, like, you know, just sheer punching power, I don't think that she can put Andrade out. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think so. I think Valentina and Joanna are very similar as far as punching power. And look how many shots she absorbed. You know, I'm not saying, you know, I just made the comment we're not talking about before, but I'm talking about, you know, factors that can play in, you know, from the outside looking in. You know, she took a lot of punches from Joanna and wasn't finished. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that she can go in there and do that with Valentina, but I'm just saying like punching power. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a huge punching power difference between, you know, Joanna and Wei Li Zhang. Look at their fight with each other and look at both of their fights with Jessica Andrade. You know, there's a huge power difference there. Even though Joanna was throwing some heat, there's still a different power, you know, level there. And I think Valentina and Joanna are about the same as far as like punching power. You know what I'm saying? Like stinging power. Jessica has a very underrated leg kick that she will need in this fight. Yep, she sure does. Jennifer Maia was kind of mauling Valentina with her pressure and grappling, just like Juliana Pena, and that's how Andrade fight. I think Andrade throws a lot more punches, like a lot of like body head combinations. She starts in the body and just come 1-2 to the body and 1-2 to the head. Like she's nasty with that, and it looks so unorthodox and it looks kind of sloppy and it's not technical, but I mean it works. A little baby hook shot to the body is what finished Chookagian, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean that hurt Chookagian and it hurt Chookagian bad. And Chookagian is a bigger flyweight than Valentina. You know what I'm saying? Like Chookagian is much bigger than Valentina. So, you know, let's see. Not sure if Andrade's kicks work against Valentina because Valentina can check leg kicks easily. True. Now, Valentina is very good at seeing what's coming her way. You know what I'm saying? But PCBH, Valentina adapted and she was doing the mauling in the end. She was, yes. But the pressure that Jennifer Maia did something that Chookagian didn't do. She stayed in Valentina's face. And see, Joanna didn't do that either. Because Joanna don't really have that kind of power. Joanna was they were point fighting when they were on their feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joanna was the one coming forward, throwing the jab and the leg kicks, the teep kicks. That was Joanna's game. Jennifer Maia was in Valentina's face, you know what I'm saying, throwing heat. You know what I'm saying? So, Andrade's power is not the same. Like, her pressure is not the same as Jennifer Maia's, man. Like, Jennifer Maia is a slower paced fighter than Jessica Andrade. Like, Jessica Andrade is going to come out the gate on Valentina versus Jennifer Maia. She stayed within striking range of Valentina, but she wasn't as aggressive. She was much more aggressive than we've seen a lot of people. She was more aggressive than than Amanda Nunes against Valentina, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jennifer Maia, when the fight was on the feet, she was marching Valentina down the entire time. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of we saw that pressure, like when you apply that pressure and you keep that pressure, that you can have success against Valentina Shevchenko. You know what I'm saying? Valentina's been built as this, this unpassable hill, you know what I'm saying? And, little things that we see from fight to fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, these girls that are ranked like number 10 and below, they need to be watching. You know what I'm saying? Because every fight shows, can show you different things in different ways on how to do stuff when you have a champion like Valentina. You know what I'm saying? But Andrade, man, like, if Valentina is not the one leading the dance here, she's going to have a problem. And see, that's what happened in the fight with Jessica Andrade and Weili Zhang. Jessica tried to put that pressure on Weili, and Weili answered that pressure. And what happened when Weili answered that pressure? She became the one applying the pressure, and then she got the finish. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, the same exact thing. Joanna was coming forward, throwing strikes on her, on Andrade, and she had a lot of success with that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about everybody compares Joanna and Valentina. They're not the same type of fighter. Valentina is not the one leading the dance most of the time. The one leading Valentina allows her opponents to lead the dance. You know what I'm saying? Like, because she's a counter striker. But man, I'm telling you, listen, Valentina Shevchenko, I wouldn't want to see Valentina sitting there waiting on Andrade to throw something, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, that's maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's a clear path for a fighter like Andrade, is just to get up in Valentina's face. Like, she may throw something, but get in her face. You know what I'm saying? Like, get in her face. Let's see. You're right, and Maia gassed out. Jessica's cardio is insane. I don't think Maia ever gassed out. I don't think Maia ever gassed in that fight. I just think she got outclassed in that fight. I don't think Maia ever faded in that fight. I just think she, got outclassed when Valentina started holding her down and stuff like that. Like, put her on her back, you know what I'm saying? Like, it slowed her down, but I don't think it gassed her. Valentina gassed against Joanna in that last round. It's probably a 5-round fight too. Yeah, this is a 5-round fight. Going 5 rounds against a bull like Andrade is easy. Yeah, and she's going to have to keep fending off. Valentina did slow down in that Joanna fight toward the end, just a little bit though. Like, it wasn't a whole lot, but just a little bit. Because, man, I'm telling you, Joanna kept pressure on Valentina that whole fight. When that fight was on the feet, it was Joanna Jędrzejczyk pressuring forward on Valentina, man. You know what I'm saying? And that was such a chess match, man. If it wasn't for the takedowns, that fight was close. That fight was real close. Maia didn't really gas. She was just getting outworked and beat mentally more so. Yeah, that's how I feel like. She just got outworked and outclassed in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Jennifer Maia, though, man, my respect for Maia went up way high after that fight. But I really was expecting to see Maia versus Andrade, to be honest. I was hoping to see that fight get made. But then, of course, Andrade being who she is, the title shot conversation started happening, and everybody got on board with that. Everybody wanted to see that. So I think they kind of listened to the fans on that one. But I think Jennifer Maia would have been a great fight for Jessica Andrade, because I just don't see. Now, Jennifer Maia is not somebody I see her really bullying in there, just because of Maia's size, her strength, her punching power, and just I don't know, man. Just the size of and strength of Jennifer Maia, man. I just feel like I don't see Jessica Andrade pulling him. But Valentina, to me, maybe I'm wrong, but she seems so much smaller than a lot of the girls at 125. Like, she seems smaller. Like, Valentina looked like she could make strawweight. If Viviane Araújo can make strawweight, Valentina can make strawweight. If them girls like Montana, Araújo, Andrade, if they can make strawweight, I think Valentina could make strawweight as well. I think Valentina could definitely make strawweight if she wanted to. If it was something that appeased her, she could make strawweight. Valentina just not big like some of them other girls, man, and like Montana and like Lauren Murphy, like those girls are big compared to Valentina, man. So, even Chukagian, like when she was in there with Chukagian, she kind of hunches over when she's standing up. But standing straight up, Chukagian is way taller than Valentina, man. Montana getting smoked on Saturday. Listen, y'all, here he come. Abdul Diop, he in the building. Here he come with his bullshit. What's up, Abdul? Y'all know this green got me going. But yeah, man, let's do this. So yeah, with Andrade, it's kind of up in the air for me, man. But I think, this fight is up in, unless Valentina can like catch her with something, which Valentina can very well catch her with something. Let's not make it sound like I'm saying like there's nothing Valentina can do. Valentina can damn sure catch her or something. But see, Joanna was able to keep Andrade at bay with the striking, the jab, the kicks. Valentina she's not, like I've said many times, she's not an active jabber. She's not an active jabber. Like, Valentina don't pump a jab. Her jab is always followed by a 2. So it's always 1-2 or 2-1 with Valentina Shevchenko. It's never 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never like, like how Montana sticks a jab or how Araújo sticks a jab or how Joanna sticks a jab or Chukagian sticks a jab. Like, she don't stick jabs like that. Like Valentina you don't see her doing that. Like, you don't see her sticking jabs like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always 1-2 with Valentina. So, that's what worries me too, is like that's how Joanna was able to beat her. Joanna kept a jab in Andrade's face, man, kept her at bay. You know what I'm saying? So, did a great job of defending the takedown. Is Valentina Shevchenko's takedown defense as good as Joanna's? That played a huge role in the fight with Andrade for Joanna. The takedown defense and her ability to get back to the feet. Is Valentina's takedown defense as good as Joanna's? Absolutely not. There's nobody's takedown defense is as good as Joanna Jędrzejczyk's. So, no, it's not. Does Valentina get back to her feet like Joanna? No. You know what I'm saying? Does Valentina get caught up in submission sometimes? Yes. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all answer those questions. I mean, she almost got submitted by Juliana Pena, but the bell rang. You know what I'm saying? Like Amanda Nunes was trying to lock her up in some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's really what we've seen the most, as far as like people trying to submit Valentina. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that Juliana Pena was one step away from submitting Valentina Shevchenko, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why, like, that fight is what worries me about Valentina fighting these dangerous submission girls. You know what I'm saying? Like if these girls are able to get past step 1 and 2 on these submission attempts on Valentina, I feel like they can get to the rest, depending on who it is. Only because I've seen Juliana Pena get so close to submitting Valentina Shevchenko, but she ran out of time. She had already spun Valentina around when the bell rung, and all she had to do was stretch out the arm. All she had to do was stretch out Valentina's arm, man, and we could have seen Valentina tap. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had already grabbed the arm and spun Valentina around, man. You know what I'm saying? So, the fact, now I'm not saying that she would have submitted her, but the fact that she got that far in a submission, like, you don't see Joanna getting that far in a submission. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's out of it. By the time somebody tries to lock something up, Joanna's out of it. Like, See, I'm telling you, her ability to do that shit is otherworldly. Like, her ability to do that is fucking crazy. Like, Joanna is a freak of nature. That's why, to me, she'll always be the greatest strawweight of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joanna will be the greatest women's strawweight of all time because of just her ability to fucking get out of submissions and get back to her feet. Is something like we've never seen before. Like, she's an anomaly with that. You know? Let's see. You're right, and they know that Valentina versus Andrade will sell more than Lauren. But Lauren is the most deserving. Yeah, but Lauren not taking that opportunity, though. Lauren not taking that opportunity, bro. Lauren not taking that opportunity to call out Valentina and get that fight. Like I said in the video I posted earlier today, guys, when Valentina does not have somebody to fight, these flyweights are quiet. As soon as Valentina gets a matchup, then they all want to say, well, we want the winner. It is what it is with that. Lauren Murphy had the chance to call out Valentina, and she didn't. Lauren Murphy had her opportunity to call out Valentina when she beat that girl, and she didn't do it. Let's keep going. Even Rose had to double and triple that jab to keep her at bay. Yeah, man, like Rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rose is an active jabber. Rose stuck that jab in her face, and that kept Andrade at bay. Valentina don't fight like that. Ashley Yoder getting smoked on Saturday. I don't know, man. Ashley Yoder has looked slow in her last couple of fights, but, you know, we got to see, dude, because Ashley Yoder is game, bro. That's one thing about I love Angela Hill. Angela Hill is game, too. But Ashley Yoder is game. Ashley Yoder is, listen, Spider Monkey is game, bro. You better believe that. Ashley Yoder gonna fight. That's somebody, y'all. We don't give Ashley Yoder enough credit, man. We don't. Ashley Yoder will fight, man, and she will bang. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, Ashley Yoder may never be a champion, but Ashley Yoder can fight, man. All right, let's look and see. Let's look at these comments here. Let me catch up on the comment section. Boy, Abdul crazy, man. He coming with the bold prediction. Ashley Yoder gets smoked on Saturday too. Abdul, you crazy, man. It's about deserving. It's not about deserving. It's about what's profitable. Maybe they'll put Murphy against Maya. That's a fight to make George pay. Joanna only beat Andrade because of the leg kicks. Joanna is a prolific leg kicker, and if she wasn't able to slow her down with nearly 100 leg kicks, it would have been difficult for her to win. Yeah, for sure. It was a combination of things, though, man. It was a combination of things of how Joanna beat her, dude. Keeping that distance, the jab, you know what I'm saying? Like, getting out of them clinch situations, you know what I'm saying? Like, Joanna is a genius at that. You're right, but I don't know how they can justify giving someone who won one fight in their first flyweight fight a title shot over someone on a 4-fight win streak. Lauren Murphy's never been a champion. You know, Lauren Murphy is 2 fights from being a contender. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's 2 fights removed from being a contender. You know, and Lauren Murphy act like she don't want it. Like, sometimes she act like she want it, sometimes she don't act like she want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Andrade came in and smoked Caitlin Chukagian, man. Like, you know, you don't see Lauren Murphy smoking top contenders like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Lauren Murphy always got reasons why she can't take a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, guys. We don't see Lauren Murphy fight that much. Let's look at her record, man. Like, are we seeing Lauren Murphy fight like we seeing, you know, Chukagian fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, Chukagian fight all the time. Let's look at Lauren Murphy's record, man. Like, I mean, it's hard, like, to remember Lauren Murphy fights because they so far in between. Like, I feel like they far. See, her fights are just not memorable, I guess. You know, like, I just feel like her fights are just not that memorable. I don't know, man. I forget about Lauren Murphy's fights. Like, February, July. Okay, she fought twice in 2016. See, yeah, like one time in 2017, one time in 2018, one time in 2019. Now, she did have a busy 2020, but, I mean, she fought, like, I mean, 2020, just recently has she really started being active. You know, I mean, 17, 18, 19, in a 3-year span, she only fought 3 times. Nah, Yoder didn't win that fight against Dern, bro. Dern slugged her way to that victory, bro. They get salty when the UFC picks someone for the bullet. They need to call out Valentina. Closed mouth don't get fed. Facts. Angela Hill takedown defense is legit now. Ashley Yoder about to take some elbow. Hey, Don't forget about that fight with listen, Ashley Yoder can strike too. Ashley Yoder can strike too. That fight with Mackenzie Dern, Ashley Yoder dropped Mackenzie Dern, and she stung Mackenzie Dern a couple of times in that fight. So, you know, and then Miranda Granger, Ashley Yoder beat the hell out of Miranda Granger. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Ashley Yoder striking is pretty good. Ashley Yoder one of the better strikers at 115. So let's not shit on Ashley Yoder, bro. Ashley Yoder one of the better strikers in the lower tier of 115 pounds. You know, I would love to see Ashley Yoder versus Amanda Ribas. I want to see that fight because I don't feel like Amanda Ribas will go in there and smoke Ashley Yoder. And shit. I'm about to try to get an interview with Spider Monkey. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ashley Yoder ain't no pushover, dude. Luma Lukbumi will smoke Miranda Granger, bro. You right, Dion. Like Luke Boomy hell. Luma Lukbumi, she hell, dude. People sleeping on Luke. Listen, it's two people that they sleeping on. They sleeping on Luke Boomy and they sleeping on Janjaroba. Okay, those are two tough girls, man. Let's see. Juliana versus Holly is 3 rounds. Shake my head. That's a main event for sure. Yeah, that fight should be 5 rounds. That fight should be main event. That fight could headline a fight night card. Absolutely, a ESPN Plus card or whatever, you know, a ESPN regular channel card, you know, apps or CBS, whatever, whoever they with now. But yeah, Luke Boomy, man, shit, Luke Boomy, hell. Let's see what we got. We got Felicia Spencer versus Danielle Wolf, guys. G Young Frey needs to be at 105. G Young Frey needs to be in Invicta. That's what G Young Frey need to be, is Invicta. And let's just be real. She need to be in Invicta. Kay Hansen need to be back in Invicta. I want to see Ashley Yoder beat up Kay Hansen ass. Oh yeah, that's right. Loma is fighting. Listen, Loma gonna beat Sam Hughes' ass. Sam Hughes better be careful. Loma Lukbumi will beat her. Listen, I'm gonna have to choose Loma Lukbumi in that fight. Gloria DePadua, yeah, I remember when is it DePadua? No, it's not DePadua. She's not fighting DePadua. Gia Frey, no. Who fought DePadua? Who is she fighting? Who is it? DePaula. Oh no, I'm thinking Gloria. Okay, Gloria DePaula. I was thinking who was it? Isabella DePadua. Isabella DePadua that was it Ariane Lipsky? Yeah, it was Ariane Lipsky, wasn't it? Yeah, Ariane Lipsky beat up Isabella DePadua. Yeah. So I got my people mixed up. Gloria DePaula. Yeah, G.U. Frey gonna get beat up, man. But I want to see Kay Hansen fight. I want to see her fight Ashley Yoder and just watch Ashley Yoder beat Kay Hansen ass. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the fight I want to see. Because they try to put Ashley Yoder as like a gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at Ashley Yoder's record, man. She has had a rough time in the UFC, though. I mean, she has had a rough time, but they have held on to Ashley Yoder because Spider Monkey will fight. You know what I'm saying? Spider Monkey will fight. Yeah, man. Or even Zara Dos Santos. I wonder why they're making her fight Felicia Spencer. She should have fought Zara Dos Santos. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Zara Dos Santos, she might beat Danielle Wolf ass. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, see, Ashley Yoder, she lost some fights, man. Let's see. She came in, she lost her first 3 UFC fights, and then she beat Amanda Bobby Cooper and beat Sayuri Kondo. She lost to Amanda Marcos, lost to Lavinia Souza, and then she beat Miranda Granger. So yeah, like they like Ashley Yoder for some reason, man. Marcus Bell, what's up, man? Yeah, they like Ashley Yoder, man. Let's see. Yeah, I mean Ashley Yoder just signed a 4-fight contract too, man. Like she in there, man. Like she fighting, you know. Yeah. So I mean, I ain't even gonna like hate on Ashley Yoder, man. She grinding. You never know, man. Ashley Yoder might pull a she might pull a Nina Ansaroff on us and just go on a tear. You know what I'm saying? Like she can put together a little streak. She coming off of a W. You know what I'm saying? She beat Miranda Granger, so you know Ashley Yoder. You know, and then you know that fight, the Random Marcos, that was a split decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she lost a split decision to Mackenzie Dern. Like, she's lost a lot of decisions. Like, she's never really finished. Never been finished. You know what I'm saying? Like, she never really been finished. So, you know, I ain't gonna hate on Ashley Yoder like that. But, you know, she never been finished. I'm so mad they made Yasin. Isn't Yan like on a 6-fight win streak? If she loses the caller, she got to work her way back up for a title shot. Yes. Random Marco. Abdul, come on, man. The man of bold predictions. You killing me, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Random Marcos got stopped on next fight. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm so mad they made. Let's see. They should have. LaToya Walker. Yeah, but I don't think LaToya Walker would do well in the UFC. Just to be honest. Brittany Elkin, yeah. I think she should have just fought Zara Dos Santos, or maybe Norma Dumont come back up and fight. No, never mind, dude. No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't even gonna put that kind of heat on Danielle. Listen, Norma Dumont. Listen, y'all. Norma Dumont get in there and beat the hell out of Danielle. Now y'all know that's funny. Now y'all know that Norma Dumont would get in there and beat the hell out of Danielle Wood. So I mean, why not put her in there with Zara Dos Santos, man? You know, like I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, like Zara Dos Santos, man. She got to get back in there, man. She got to get back in there. I mean, she was on a 3-fight winning streak before coming into the UFC. And then she lost to Megan and Felicia. Yeah, I think they'll still give Zara Dos Santos. They'll still give her some fights for sure. I think they holding her around for like Megan and shit. I mean, for like Leah Letson and shit. Oh yeah, man. Norma will work Wolf. I mean, but Norma has less experience. Norma is 4-1. You know what I'm saying? Like she's 5-1 now. You know what I'm saying? Like let me see. I think she's 5-1. Norma Dumont, because she was 4-0 coming into the UFC, and then she lost that fight to Megan Anderson. And then she won the fight. She beat the hell out of Ashley Evans. Yeah, she's 5-1. So, I mean, that's more on her level than Zara Dos Santos. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's Zara Dos Santos? What's her record? I mean, don't tell me her record. What's her? Oh, 6-4. You know, well, you know, yeah. She's had a lot more fights. You know? True. That's true. That's true, George Page. But Felicia Spencer, though. Felicia Spencer? Like, they gonna put her in there with Felicia Spencer? Oh, my God. What an ass whooping waiting to happen. Like, Felicia Spencer gonna beat the hell out of this girl. Like, has any of y'all actually sat and thought that? Like, damn, like, think about how this fight gonna play out. Like, Felicia Spencer might strike with her for a minute. You know what I'm saying? She might try to hit Felicia hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, she might try to stick Felicia Spencer one time. You know what I'm saying? And Felicia gonna go right for that clinch, take her down, and Felicia Spencer gonna start working, man. Felicia Spencer gonna start working. You know? And y'all know that's how it's gonna go. Y'all know exactly how that shit gonna go, man. Y'all know that's exactly how that's gonna go. Felicia Spencer gonna play like Felicia gonna play like she want to strike with damn Danielle Wolf, and Felicia gonna go right in for that clinch, take her down, and beat her fucking ass. And that's just how that is, man. That's just literally how that's gonna be, you know. I mean, really though. I mean, Danielle Wolf gonna try to take Felicia Spencer down. I mean, she's gonna try to take Felicia Spencer out. She's gonna try to knock her out. Which she probably can. She probably can outbox Felicia Spencer. Only because of the power aspect of it. Like, Felicia Spencer just don't look right when she throw punches. Like, I don't know what's going on with that. Like, Felicia need to go it's like straight up serious. Like, I'm being straight up honest. Like, Felicia Spencer needs to go train with, like, Jason Perillo. Like, I'm being straight up. Like, Jason Perillo would knock all of that shit down. Like, however Felicia Spencer was taught to strike, he would wipe that slate clean and, like, teach Felicia Spencer how to strike, man. Like, you know, like, if he taught Felicia how to throw a good punch, man, like, Felicia Spencer too big to not be able to hit these girls hard. Like, her and Yana Kunitskaya, man, like, they suffer from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they suffer from being really big, physical girls, but they don't throw hard punches. And the thing about Felicia, though, it just who am I to say that her technique looks bad, but it just looks weird when she punches, like, when she throws, like, you know, I don't know, man. It's like she turns her hands all the way, like she rotates her arms too much, and, like, I don't know, it's like she hits you with the back of her fist. Like, she rotates her arms so much that, like, she hits you with the back of her fist, and it looks weird. Like, I'm just like, if Felicia starts sticking those punches, like, turning her hips into those punches and throwing with some power, man, like, you know, like Felicia just too big to not be, like, she's too good of a featherweight to not be able to answer with power. That's what I feel is Felicia's biggest hole in her game, is that she just doesn't lack power. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean that she does. She just doesn't have power. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just doesn't hit hard really at all. Like, now her ground and pound is pretty hard, but you know what I'm saying? Like, on the feet, Felicia Spencer don't hit hard. Like, and I feel like her and Yana suffer from that, being really big. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Yana is throwing harder punches. I do feel like Yana is, like, I feel like Thiago Santos knows that about Yana, and he's been working that, because Yana looked to be throwing with some heat in her last couple of fights. Like, the fight with Aspen Ladd, you know what I'm saying? Like, Yana was throwing some hard elbows and punches in there. I did see that. You know what I'm saying? Then her ground and pound has gotten way better than it was before as far as Kunitskaya. And, you know, and her throwing that right hand, like, I've seen Kunitskaya throwing it a lot harder and connecting it, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Thiago Santos has really been working that part of Yana's game, because he's helped her tremendously. Like, he's helped Kunitskaya not only, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, mentally, you know what I'm saying, because she was in a bad place after that Cyborg loss. You know what I'm saying? And Yana's been on a tear since then. You know what I'm saying? She's been doing it, and he's been helping. And I think I've seen the improvements in Kunitskaya's game, man. Her grappling's gotten better. Thiago Santos is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Her grappling's gotten better. Her striking's gotten better. Her clinch work's gotten better. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. Let's look at these comments. Danielle Wolf blocks punches with her face. I'm loving my thoughts on it right now. They would have been better off with Tanisha Tennant. She can fight at 135. True. She couldn't hurt Tennant, and Felicia got an iron chin. Facts, combo. Caitlin needs to move up to featherweight. Agreed, Abdul. PCBH. Felicia cut Cyborg with a flying elbow. Facts. She did do that. I was so shocked, and she was mauling her in the clinch. Yeah, Felicia Spencer did a good, like, I think she did better in the fight against Cyborg than she did against Amanda Nunes. Like, in the fight with Cyborg, like, Felicia Spencer was in there, you know what I'm saying? And she was, you know, she sliced Cyborg up, you know, she, you know, in that fight pretty good, you know, but the thing about Felicia, man, she's big, but she's not, like, Amanda and Cyborg just had that physical strength advantage over Felicia Spencer. Like, they had that over her. So, and then Amanda Nunes, it was speed. You know what I'm saying? The speed to block those takedowns was out of this world. And I feel like they had that advantage over Felicia. But, you know, in the fight with Cyborg, I think Felicia had a lot more success in the clinch. And her striking, she had a lot more success with her strike. She got beat up in that fight, but, you know, as far as like going toe to toe and landing on Chris Cyborg, like, Felicia was in there. You know, you got to give her props for that. Everybody, when that fight happened, everybody looked at that. Everybody after that fight thought, damn, and, you know, like, Felicia Spencer was fighting, like, they were banging, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they were. And that was like, that's what you can get. Like, that's when you see fights like Cyborg and Felicia Spencer and shit like that, like, that fight should have fueled the UFC to build that featherweight division, because that was a legit featherweight fight. Like, that right there was a featherweight fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, Felicia Spencer versus Chris Cyborg, that was a featherweight fight. I think that's the best showing of the featherweight division so far. You know what I'm saying? Like, Amanda versus Chris, you know, it might be tied with that, but, you know what I'm saying, that fight was big for other reasons, because Amanda Nunes was from 135 pounds. When I'm talking legit featherweights, I'm talking Felicia Spencer and Chris Cyborg, two girls that have never fought at 135 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, like, that showcasing of a legit true featherweight fight. You know what I'm saying? That should have fueled the UFC to just go ahead and just make this division, you know, get Pam Sorensen in there, get girls in there that want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, Pam Sorensen was in the UFC, man. Like, imagine the fights that we could get, man. Like, Pam Sorensen is a fucking slugger. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pam Sorensen is a slugger. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pam Sorensen in there slugging it out with these featherweights. Like, who don't want to see that shit? Like, who don't want to see Pam Sorensen in there fucking slugging it out with fucking Chris Cyborg? You know what I'm saying? When Chris was in the UFC. Or Megan Anderson. Like, she been dying to fight Megan Anderson. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the rematch with Felicia Spencer. Or, you know, maybe that could have been Norma Dumont's first fight. You know, I mean, come on, man. Who don't want to see that? Who don't want to see Pam Sorensen in there banging with these featherweights, man? You know, maybe we'll get Leah Letson versus Pam Sorensen. I'd be down for that. Leah Letson versus Pam Sorensen? Damn Skippy. Let's see. Felicia can't take too many of those ass whoopings since she's going to be wear and tear. Yeah. I don't think Felicia cares about power punches. She wants to maul people and take them down. True. Yeah, but she gonna have to. I mean, she's fighting. I mean, come on, man. These are featherweights, bro. These women, like all of these other featherweights, they got that power. You know what I'm saying? Amanda has it. Megan has it. You know what I'm saying? Zara Dos Santos has it. Leah Letson has it. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the other featherweights. Pam Sorensen has it. You know what I'm saying? All those girls at Invicta, those featherweights have it. The featherweights in the featherweights in Bellator, they all are powerful punchers. You know what I'm saying? Like Olga Rubin, Julia Budd, Chris Cyborg, Arlene Blenko, Kat Zingano, all those girls have pop in those punches. You know what I'm saying? I think all of those girls hit harder than Felicia Spencer. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much what I'm saying is any featherweight that Felicia Spencer faces, they're going to have the advantage in power. That's what I'm saying. Like, usually when you get to 145 pounds, you get the powerful strikers. You know, if Jermaine moves up, if Holly moves up, they all sting you with punches. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see Felicia really stinging people with punches like that. At bantamweight, see, Yana Kunitskaya can get away with it because at bantamweight, it's hit and miss of who, is powerful punchers. You got Jermaine, you got Aspen, you got Juliana Pena, you got Ketlin Vieira, Irene Aldana. Those girls hit hard. But you got other girls like Nico, you got other girls like Lena Landsberg that don't really hit you there, that don't really sting you with punches like that. It's hit and miss at bantamweight versus at featherweight. Pretty much everybody is power. Pretty much everybody at 145 pounds is swinging heat. And it's same for the rest of the divisions going down for women. It starts to become hit and miss. Like power starts to become a bigger, surprise at 125 pounds and 115 and 105 pounds. Like, oh, this girl can knock you out. Like, you got to be careful. You got powerful strikers like Andrade, Adarujo, and other girls that don't hit as hard, Chukagian, like girls like that don't really hit you that hard. All right. What we got? Smash that like button, guys. Facts. Savage WMMA fan. Facts. Pam slugs, but she's very technical too. Yes, Pam's Muay Thai is very slept on. Pam Sorensen's Muay Thai is very good, man, and she relies on that Muay Thai. Straight up. Cyborg is weak in the clinch, which is why Felicia had more success against her than Amanda fight. Cyborg was controlled in the clinch by Holly, Yana, Felicia, and Julia Budd. Facts. Okay, PCBH spitting some facts here. Okay. Amanda's better in the clinch. Facts. The UFC still stuck on the bigger idea that bigger women won't sell fights. Yeah. Facts. Smash that like button, of course. All the rage, George Page. I think Megan Anderson is the exception to that. The UFC probably thinks she can sell fights. Oh, I think Megan can too. Listen, they didn't give Megan a damn title shot, but listen, I think Megan is very humble going into this title fight. I think Megan may start to talk trash like later on. Like as we get closer to the fight, I think Megan will start to talk trash a little bit more like fight week. But I'm telling y'all, man, like if Megan Anderson becomes champion, dude, we ain't never gonna hear it. Megan Anderson, guys, I think that Megan Anderson is what we need, who we need as champion for them to build that 145-pound division, guys. Listen. Megan tried to preach that story when she first came into the UFC. Oh, we need the division. We need the division. We need the division. Who was Megan except the girl that ran from Chris Cyborg? If Megan can find a way, if Megan gets the belt, that means that Megan has climbed her way back and has become a world champion. Megan as champion, it would mean more for her to say, guys, we need a division to build the division around me. Listen, Amanda's been champion, and they still ain't built the division. They signed maybe, 2 girls since Amanda's been champion? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you got Letson returning. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, guys. All right. You got Leah Lesson returning to the division, so you'll have Leah back in there fighting. They're going to have to build a division, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, with Megan Anderson as champion, maybe that'll push Macy Chasson back up to 145 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll push them girls, like Ketlin Vieira to 145 or Yana Kunitskaya at 145. Like, maybe that'll push those girls. If Kunitskaya can't get her, if Kunitskaya fails to become the bantamweight champion, I think she will go for the 145-pound belt. I do think Kunitskaya, she's a former 145-pound title challenger for one, and I feel like Kunitskaya wants to hold UFC gold before the end of her career. I do think that she wants to hold UFC gold before the end of her career. She had Invicta gold. She had gold in those Russian promotions. I think she wants UFC gold before her career is over. So, But guys, maybe Megan Anderson is what we need at 145 to make them build a division. I can see them building a division around Megan. They didn't build it around Amanda. Amanda said she preached that story at first to build the division, and they still ain't built the division. But I think Megan Anderson, on the other hand, could be a better mouthpiece because Megan is more of a mouthpiece. We know that Nina Ansaroff speaks for Amanda Nunes, guys. I mean, I think everybody knows that. Nina Ansaroff speaks for Megan Anderson. So, yeah. For Amanda Nunes, excuse me. My bad. Let's look at these comments. If Megan is the one who dethroned WMA code Amanda Nunes, that would be crazy. Yeah, dude, that fight is 50-50, dude. That fight is 50-50 for me. I agree. I think if Megan wins, they'll add more contenders. Yeah, I think so too, Combo. I think that's probably what they're waiting on is Megan to become champion. Because they have the whole country of Australia. They have another Australian champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, that Australian audience is real, and we learned that when Robert Whittaker was champion. That Australian and Israel Adesanya, but we first learned it when Robert Whittaker was champion. That Australian audience is something. So why wouldn't the UFC want that Australian audience? They gotta have that Australian audience. You know, another Australian champion. Shit. Nope, that 145-pound divisions will still be stale. Then Megan got to pull out a win. Yes, she got to pull out a win here. If Nunes wins, the division stands still once again. Miranda TKO's Jillian. Stop it, Combo. No filter MMA, I agree. Love her, hate her. If Megan somehow wins that belt, it will bring that division to light. Yeah, I feel it, dude. I feel that's kind of what the UFC is waiting on. Like, if anybody other than Amanda can be champion, then maybe this division can be exciting. You have a new champion. Listen, Megan gonna wear that belt proud. I can tell you that right now. Megan win that belt. Megan knocks out Amanda Nunes. If Megan can do it, I'm not 100% counting Megan out in this fight, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, Amanda got that GOAT symbol, attached to her name, that John Jones GOAT, shit attached to her name, so she becomes invincible. You know what I'm saying? Like, she becomes invincible, to people, but Megan Anderson, man, I've been saying it since the moment Megan Anderson was signed to the UFC. In a fight I was saying it for Chris Cyborg. In a fight with Chris Cyborg, Megan Anderson is dangerous, is a threat in that fight. Megan Anderson got legit one hit. Listen, Megan can stop people with one shot. And let alone a barrage of shots from Megan. Like, any featherweight gonna have problem with that. Anybody gonna have problem with that. When you got power like that, man, when you got power like Megan, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a real thing. It's got to be recognized. Like, Amanda Nunes gonna have to recognize that. Amanda gonna have to get this fight to the ground, because I don't feel like she want to stand and trade with Megan Anderson. Listen, she didn't want to stand with Jermaine Durandame, and Megan has probably, I think Megan's reach is longer than Jermaine Durandame's. Let's look that up. Let's look up Megan Anderson's statistics here. And let's look up Jermaine Durandame. And Jermaine was picking Amanda off at distance. I mean, like something serious. Like, she was picking Amanda off at distance like something serious. Let's go to her Sherdog. Let's go to both Sherdogs. Let's go to Megan Anderson. Okay, Megan Anderson has... All right, we need to know. I need to know reach. Oh, come on now. Oh, it don't show, man. Sherdog, you suck, bro. How you not show her reach? How you not show they reach, bro? Uh-oh. I think my computer was acting up, y'all. I'm sorry. Where can we find maybe Tapology? Well, look like Tapology got her record wrong. Okay. Megan Anderson's reach is 72 inches. Okay. 72-inch reach for Megan Anderson. Let's look at Jermaine Durandamai's. What was that? Tapology. Yeah. Her reach is 72 and a half inch reach for Jermaine Durandamai. Wow. So she has a half inch reach advantage over Megan Anderson. I would have never thought that. I would have never thought that she had a half inch reach advantage over Megan Anderson. Wow. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? Man, it says that Jermaine's reach is 72. Tapology says 72 and a half. Let me go back. No, it says 71. Yeah, Google says 71. I'm going to go with Google. I'm going to go with, what source is that? Oh, that's the UFC. Yeah, 71 inches. Okay. Now let's look up Megan Anderson's reach. Oh, Megan Anderson's reach is 72 and a half. Okay. And Jermaine Durandamai's is 71. So Megan has a 1.5 inch reach advantage over Megan Anderson. Okay. Megan has a 1.5 inch reach advantage over Jermaine Durandamai. So guys, what does that mean? What does that mean? Like if Jermaine can pick Amanda off at distance, guys, Megan Anderson can pick her off at distance too, man. I mean, if the fight goes there, like if Megan stuffs a takedown attempt from Amanda Nunes, you know what I'm saying? Like Megan can pick Amanda off at distance. Like I'm just trying to imagine imagine seeing Amanda and Megan standing at distance, and then they start throwing punches. Like, imagine, listen, guys, imagine that. Imagine them standing across from each other and they start throwing punches. How y'all think that's gonna go? Y'all think Amanda can eat punches from Megan? Yeah, but factor in Megan's height advantage over Nunes, and you see how it may get interesting on the feed. Yeah, exactly. And what's Amanda's reach? What's Amanda Nunes' reach? It's gotta be 68, 69, because she had a reach advantage over Miesha Tate. Let's see. Yes, 69 inch. Yeah, she got a 69-inch reach advantage. A 69-inch reach. Yeah, Miesha Tate had a 64-inch reach. She had that 5-inch reach advantage over Miesha. Yeah. I remember I was like, oh, I didn't notice that. I didn't know she had that big-ass reach advantage over Miesha Tate like that. And then when I saw that, I was like, yeesh. Yeah, so Megan got a 3.5-inch reach advantage over Amanda Nunes. You know what I'm saying? That's a bit. And then what's the height? Megan is what, 6'1"? Let's see, Amanda Nunes height. Yeah, Amanda Nunes is 5'8". Now let me look up Kat Zingano's height. Okay, Kat Zingano was 5'6". Amanda Nunes is 2 inches taller than Kat Zingano. So how's that gonna look on the feet? You know what I'm saying? How's that gonna look standing in there with Megan got this huge height advantage and a 3.5-inch reach advantage. And one punch knockout power, guys. I'm just saying, man, that all of this factors into this fight. It all factors into this fight. This fight could get very interesting on the feet, man. I'm telling you, it can. Unless Amanda Nunes takes Megan Anderson down and puts Megan Anderson in an uncomfortable position, that's the clearest path to victory for Amanda Nunes. Unless she can catch Megan. Now, she might catch Megan on the feet. I ain't saying she can't connect a punch with Megan Anderson. Don't get me wrong in me saying that, Amanda can't hit Megan. She can hit Megan, because Kat was gonna hit Megan. You know what I'm saying? Like Kat Zingano was gonna hit Megan. So let's see. Norma Dumont hit Megan. Let's see. It is levels though. GDR is a world-class striker with a ton of experience and a master at judging distance. Megan, not so much. Yeah, but Megan's not bad at judging distance though. Megan ain't horrible at judging distance. I can tell you that. Megan ain't. She judged that distance better than Holly Holm did in the few striking exchanges that they had. Because she was tatting Holly Holm up. She tatted Holly Holm up in that fight. Let's see. Megan is so vulnerable to takedowns, though. So I wonder how she's prepared for this. Listen, man, I'm sure James Krause is not. I don't think James Krause is getting a lot of credit for being a great coach. He's got other pupils other than Megan Anderson, guys. You know what I'm saying? And James Krause is doing a phenomenal job with those pupils and doing a wonderful job himself. Like, he's put together a nice little run here. I mean, let's look at James Krause's record. Like his record as of like the last couple of years. His record ain't that bad lately. You know what I'm saying? Like, he took some L's, but yeah, like he is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's 7-1 in his last 8. You know what I'm saying? Like he's 7-1 in his last 8. So he went on a 6-fight winning streak, guys. He did. He went on a 6-fight winning streak. Listen, James Krause is doing his shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he in there fighting. And his pupils are doing well too, so we'll see. Genesis Green back in the building. Megan is very susceptible to leg kicks. Kat Zingano had her switching stances after one leg kick, and Amanda's leg kicks are brutal. Yeah, that is true, PCBH. Yep, you got to factor in them leg kicks, and Amanda will chop at the leg. I think Amanda will take note from that Kat Zingano fight, man, because Kat, I didn't think Kat was going to come out like that. Like, I thought Kat was going to bull rush Megan Anderson. I really did. Like, I thought Kat was going to go in and take her ass down, like, right away. You know what I'm saying? But Kat came out and started, attacking them legs, man. I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kat threw them leg kicks. I said, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Megan can't eat too many of them leg kicks, and Kat gonna keep eating them legs up. And Kat probably got the best leg kicks in women's MMA. Straight up. Like, Kat got the best leg kicks in women's MMA, period. You know what I'm saying? I think that when Kat fights Chris Cyborg, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be a big weapon that Kat Zingano uses. You know what I'm saying? Kat gonna eat Chris Cyborg's legs up. I can tell you that right now. That's gonna happen. And Kat was eating Megan legs up, dude. Like, if that fight would have kept going, like, Kat would have dominated Megan, I think, man. I do. You know what I'm saying? I just think Kat would have won that fight. Because Kat was big at featherweight. Like, Kat big at featherweight, man. Like, Kat, she big at featherweight. You know what I'm saying? And Kat is very, very physical, man. Like, it wouldn't have been the fight we missed at featherweight was Zingano versus Spencer. That was the fight we missed at featherweight, guys. Like, really, Zingano versus Kat Zingano versus Felicia Spencer. That was the fight to make. Like, that's who should be still in the UFC at 145 pounds is Kat Zingano. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the fight. Like, that's the person who should have been, Like, Cat would be on her way. Cat would probably be at a title shot by now. We'd probably be looking at Zingano versus Nunes 2 right now. Not Megan versus Nunes. We'd be looking at Zingano Nunes. Because she would have fought probably Felicia Spencer next. She would have beat Felicia Spencer. She probably would have fought she probably would have fought Megan Anderson again or something. That probably would have ran that fight back with Megan Anderson. And then she would have been fighting Amanda Nunes. Like, that just would have been what it was. Or she would have fought Cyborg, She would have fought one of the two. Let's see. Exactly. She throws in all her fights. Megan's legs are super long, so I can see Amanda dropping her with a leg kick. She finished Shannon Baszler with leg kicks. Yeah, she did. You right, PCBA. Listen to that, PCBA. All these things with Megan power is a factor, but Megan is still a green fighter compared to Nunes. Oh, absolutely, Marcus Bell. But the power of Megan Anderson is still a huge factor in this fight when you're talking with Amanda Nunes, too. Amanda Nunes, who is susceptible to getting hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Amanda Nunes gets hit. And with Megan Anderson, it really only takes one to hurt her and one to finish her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Amanda Nunes, her offensive striking is very good, but her defense, like her striking defense, is really not all of that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, Amanda Nunes gets hit. So, it just is what it is. Like, Valentina hit her, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jermaine hit her a lot. Cyborg hit her. It just is what it is. I think the only person that didn't really hit it with me, of course, was Felicia Spencer, Some fighters may not be as tall, but reach can be different. Yeah, facts. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, man, don't count Megan Anderson out, man. You know what I'm saying? Megan Anderson is, whew. I am ready to see Zingano versus Cyborg, though. I'm ready for that. I'm definitely ready for that. Come on with it, Bellator. Come on with it, Bellator. Let's roll with it. Zingano. Hey, y'all hear about the Bellator rankings coming? I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the Bellator rankings to start. Let's see if they started already. I'm excited about the Bellator rankings, man. Like, Bellator needed rankings. Like, I'm definitely down with the Bellator rankings. Like, I'm so glad Bellator started. Oh, Bellator MMA launches official fighter rankings. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. I want to see these rankings. Okay, they ain't out yet. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm ready to see them Bellator rankings. Yeah, Cat wanted that fight, man. PCBH, Cat wanted that fight. I think Amanda hits even harder than Megan, honestly. Nah, I don't think so. She knocked out Julia Budd and Chris Sabo with one punch, so I wouldn't be surprised if she knocks Megan out with an overhand right. I wouldn't be surprised either. Like I said, Amanda Nunes got that thigh out too. You know what I'm saying? She got that thigh out too, but I don't think she hits harder than Megan Anderson, though. GDR versus Megan will be a good fight at 145. Yana versus Felicia also at 145. Yep, you're right. George Page. That is a good fight. Yana versus... I think Felicia could beat Yana, though, especially if she gets Yana down. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she gets Yana Kunitskaya down and starts that ground and pound, I think she could beat her, but it come down to strength. You know what I'm saying? Yana got that strength, man. She got that strength, especially in the clinch, so I think it'd be hard for Felicia to try to control Yana. I think they'll be very competitive in the clinch. You know what I'm saying? But at distance on the feet, Kunitskaya all day, man. For sure. Now, maybe in the clinch, you know what I'm saying? Like, Felicia can manage to get her down and dominate. Felicia Spencer on top of you is not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a good thing for anybody. But at distance on the feet, if Felicia want to fight on the feet, like that, definitely gonna go to that would go to Kunitskaya, man. Kunitskaya would win that match, would win that fight all day long, for sure. She would win that. Yana would win that fight. That fight all day long. On the ground, Felicia Spencer for sure, but on the feet, Kunitskaya, no question. Kat 10 years ago, now she's 2 punches away from being a vegetable. Nah, I doubt that. Oh, hell no. Did you see Kat in her last fight, dude? Kat looked strong. Kat looked physical. Kat looked scrappy. How you gonna look at Kat perform as well as she did, even though she wasn't against the best the best competition? But Kat threw that woman around. You know what I'm saying? Gabrielle Holloway threw her around like a rag doll. You know what I'm saying? And this girl was big and stumpy and heavy and missed weight. You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of dead weight. And Kat Zingano threw that woman around like a damn rag doll. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be honest, man. Kat threw that woman around like a rag doll. Listen, Kat hell. Did they put Yana in the top 5? Let's look at the UFC rankings. Yana deserves, with a win over Ketlin Vieira, she deserves to be in the top 5. Did Kunitskaya break the top 5? Let's see. Yeah. Kunitskaya is number 5. You fucking right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yana Kunitskaya is ranked number 5, baby. Top 5 bantamweight. Hell yeah. I'm with that all day. Kunitskaya is in the top 5. Moves up 2 spots. Passes Ketlin Vieira and Juliana Pena. Juliana Pena goes down to number 6. Let's see. McMahon 8, Renault 9, Chiasson 10, 11 Landsberg, 12 Kianzad, 13 Eubanks, 14 Rosa, 15 Julia Vila. Let's look at the flyweight rankings. Let's see how they changed. Let's see. I don't think they changed much. Nah. They ain't changed much. Yeah. Yan Shannon, number 3. Yeah, man, they ain't changed the rankings, man. They ain't changed the rankings, man. Especially not at flyweight. I don't think, nah. Dude, I just can't get over how they still got Alexis Davis and Andrea Lee in the rankings, especially Alexis Davis. What is up with that, man? What is up with that? Was Ketlin even in the top 5? I think they moved Yana up a lot of places. She went up 2 spots. Yana went up 2 spots. Listen, man. Yana deserved it, man. Come on, man. Kunitskaya deserved that. She done put in work, man. Yana done put in work, bro. Let's look at Yana's record. Let's see. Damn, me and Yana was born a month apart. That's crazy. Yeah, man. Lena Landsberg, man, Renault, Julia Stoliarenko, Ketlin Vieira, man. That's solid wins, man. That's solid wins. Yeah, man. Kat was going in, dude. Kat's striking has actually improved leaps and bounds. She's never had the best striking before. No, she did. She had that grappler. She had that wrestler striking. Even though Kat trained a lot in Muay Thai. Kat's highly trained in Muay Thai. I think that's why her leg kicks and shit are really good. You know what I'm saying? Kat's leg kicks are very Muay Thai-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where her Muay Thai shows the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kat, you know what I'm saying? Like, she'll strike, like, she'll throw hard punches. Like, Kat can throw. Kat will throw. For sure. Like, I've seen Kat throw. She was throwing at Ketlin Vieira, man. Yeah, like, Kat will throw, but she ain't got the best striking, no. But Kat will throw. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll definitely throw. That makes no sense. Well, PCBH, I mean, Sarah McMahon, though. I mean, what's a more valuable win? Sarah McMahon or Ketlin Vieira, you know what I'm saying? Who's a more solid win? That's the question. Like, you know, I think Ketlin Vieira is a more solid win than Sarah McMahon. You know, I hate to say that, but they were really kind of trying to push Sarah McMahon, hoping she beat Juliana Pena, but Juliana Pena stopped that shit for sure. But I think, you know, just because Ketlin Vieira is more active than Sarah McMahon and more ranked, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's ranked and she's up there. I feel like that is why they did that. You know what I'm saying? And Kunitskaya, you know, being that former title challenger, man, that holds a lot of weight. Being a former champion, being a former title challenger, that holds a lot of weight in the UFC, man. You know, so I see why they put Kunitskaya up there like that. I'm not arguing it. Kunitskaya can fight. I'm not arguing it. I'm not contesting it. I think that's not a bad choice. Yeah, I don't understand Aspen Ladd being up there, but it is what it is with that. Cause she got savagely knocked out by Jermaine Durant, man. What was Aspen's like? Has she fought since that fight? Like, who did she beat somebody? I think she beat some. Yeah, she beat Kunitskaya. That's right. She beat Kunitskaya. Yeah. I mean, she can fight, man, but I don't know. We'll see. You at BJ, but Juliana's performance was way better. She got the finish, and Sarah was on a good win streak. Yeah, you're right. I guess you're right. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think a win over Vieira, who, you know, was in talks of fighting for the belt, was, you know, and she had just beat Sarge Eubanks too. So, you know, I think that held a little bit more weight. You know, I just think it, in the UFC's eyes, it held a little more weight. You know, and Kunitskaya, man, she done put together a nice little run, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's been active and, you know, she's been fighting, man. Like, she has been, dude. You know it. Why don't they bring Madison Mahaney and Nikita? I know, right? That would be good additions, man. They would be good additions to it. I'm with that. I'm with a lot of those girls from Invicta too, man. You know, those Invicta girls can do it. They'll get in there and fight, man. You know, they will. They'll get in there and fight. Let's see what else we got. Montana versus Maida Bueno Silva, man. Like I said about that fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Montana, I said it on Combo Breaker 99 stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Montana gonna punish her on the feet, man. I do. With the improvements I've seen in Montana De La Rosa striking in the fight with Viviane Araújo, man, I think that in the fight with Maida Bueno Silva, I think Montana hurt her. You know what I'm saying? I think Montana will land something and hurt Maida Bueno Silva, and then boom, you know, get her down to the ground and submit her. You know what I'm saying? But I think that Montana will. I don't think this fight gonna go to the distance, man. I think I think one of them will be finished, but I think Montana will be the one that wins the fight. You know what I'm saying? I think Montana, her striking, man, I think y'all just underestimate her striking, man. Y'all underestimate, you know what I'm saying, the development and the progress that she's made and the improvements in her game. You know, even though they ain't always come out as wins, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't always translate to a win, but the improvements in her game, man, whew, it's there and it's clear, man. The Montana that fought Rachel Ostovich would have got finished in the fight with Viviane Araújo. I mean, I'm just being real. Like, the Montana that fought Rachel Ostovich would have got finished by Araújo. You know what I'm saying? But Montana had that KGB fight, that striking war with KGB. You know, she had those 2 dominant wins over Nadia Kassem and Mara Romero Barella, and then she had that war with Viviane Araujo. Man, I just don't think that the WMMA, I don't think y'all, you know, this underground universe, I don't think we give, you know, I don't think we give Montana enough credit, man. For how hard the girl works, man. I just don't think we give her that credit, man. You know what I'm saying? As being somebody who's constantly working on their game, and everybody talks about how her strike is not good, and she showed improvements in her striking. She's got a ways to go, man. But Montana is one of the promising prospects. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's one of the promising prospects at 125 pounds. You know, Montana's going to win a lot of these fights that she's in. She's going to win a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's taking those. She took that loss to Araujo, but that fight was competitive. You know what I'm saying? Like, that fight was competitive. That they were banging for 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that fight was highly competitive. And for Montana to go toe-to-toe with somebody as technical as Araujo, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a huge improvement in her striking, man. And to outland Araujo in that fight, it's huge improvement in her striking, man. Whatever you want. Listen, Marcus Bell, you on my channel, dog. I'm going to talk about who I want to talk about, fam. I'm excited for Sabina Mazo versus Alexis Davis this week. It's not at 125. I guess it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not at 125, so it really don't matter. I was shocked when they moved Rocky out of the ring. Yeah, they got rid of Rocky, man. The great benefactor, because UFC are stupid and don't want to feature any women over 135 pounds. Facts. What's up, the great benefactor? I didn't even see you in here, man. What's up, dude? What's up with you, buddy? Yeah, man. You know, I think De La Rosa I think she's gonna smoke Maida Bueno Silva, man. I think this is a soft touch for De La Rosa. You know what I'm saying? And she'll get a big fight like Macy Barber next. You know, why not make that fight? You know, go ahead and make that De La Rosa versus Macy Barber fight. You know what I'm saying? That's the fight we want to see. That's a fight that'll get our juices flowing. Let's go ahead and make that fight. Let's go ahead and make that De La Rosa versus Macy Barber fight right after De La Rosa smokes Maida Bueno Silva. I'm with it. I'm all with it. I'm all with it, man. That's a competitive fight. And Montana would piece up Macy Barber on the feet. That's how I feel. I feel like Montana will piece up Macy Barber. Macy Barber gets hit a lot. And Montana come out working a jab on Macy Barber. Shit. Montana come out working a jab on Macy Barber. She took a jab in Barber's face. Shit. Montana De La Rosa win a striking match with Macy Barber all day. All day. All day. But the fight that she's in is Maida Bueno Silva, so let's focus on that. I think she's gonna have to show a very well-rounded version of herself in this fight, because Bueno Silva will fight anywhere. Like, she'll fight on the feet and she'll fight on the ground. She'll try to submit you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll take you down. She'll hit you with a big strike, and she'll try to take you down and submit you, like she did Jillian Robertson. She hit Jillian Robertson with a big strike. She took her down and she submitted her. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, PCBH. Yeah, dude, I don't understand this fight either. I think Sabina, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with that. If Araujo had a gas tank, is that Montana's competitive? Like I've said before about Araujo, man, if you let Araujo be the one that pressures you, she's not going to gas. It's when you pressure her that she gasses. It's when she's the one under pressure that she gasses. And Montana allowed Viviane Araujo to come forward. She allowed Viviane Araujo to lead. Montana stayed on her heels and fighting off of her back foot the entire fight. You know what I'm saying? So, if you look at the fights where Araujo gasses, it's when the fighter puts pressure on her and they force Araujo on her back foot. Now, when they force Araujo on her back foot, that's when she has problems. That's when she has problems. But, yeah, we'll see, man. The fight with De La Rosa was very competitive. That was a competitive fight. We all was watching that fight like, damn, this is good. This was a good fight. This is a scrap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I don't know why Sabina Mazo. No, dude. Sabina Mazo, she's too slow for Valentina, dude. Sabina too slow for Valentina. Valentina eats Sabina Mazo up. She'll eat Sabina Mazo up, dude. Like, Sabina Mazo is slow. She long, she lanky, she's slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll get beat up by, like, Alexis Davis probably going to beat Sabina Mazo. Like, I mean, I'm just being real. Like, I just don't see I don't see anything really surprising in Sabina Mazo. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not fast. You know, I don't know. She's lanky, she's awkward. She does hit hard, though. Sabina Mazo does crack. But Alexis Davis is half zombie, so I mean, she'll come forward and just fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, Alexis Davis will just fight. So, you know, and her jiu-jitsu is good. Her striking is kind of weird and awkward too, but Alexis Davis is very well-rounded. Very well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? So she'll be able to fight anywhere with Sabina Mazo. But I wish Alexis Davis, man, would get on a streak at 125 pounds. Like, if Alexis Davis got on a streak, man, like, Alexis Davis would do well. Like, if she could get in a groove, like, Alexis Davis can fight, man. A lot of people done forgot about Alexis Davis. Alexis Davis can fight. She get on a little streak, man, that'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. Right, because if Montana can't strike with Silva, I don't want to hear you saying De La Rosa striking with Barber, even though I know you would go with that narrative. Yeah, her kicks are brutal, PCBH. You're right. Yep, she destroyed Shayna Dobson. Man, leave Shayna Dobson alone, man. Leave Shayna alone. Leave Shayna Dobson alone. I think, Montana can strike with Maida Bueno Silva. I 100% am confident in Montana striking with. Listen, y'all are the ones that sleep on her striking, not me. Y'all are the ones that sleep on it. It ain't never been me. You don't have to convince me about her. I don't need convincing about her striking. Like, I've been saying that Montana De La Rosa can bang, man. Like, she can throw. Like, she fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are the ones that talk bad about her striking, not me. I know what her striking does. I've seen what her striking does. Y'all the one that see it, and I don't want to think about that. Like, I've seen her do things good on the feet to show that she is improving. Combinations, jab, 1-2, utilizing her reach, powerful right hand, body shots, kicks. Come on, man. She does all of that. Montana does all of that. A drop girl. She'll drop you with a shot. She got that power, man. Montana can drop girls. Not many girls at 125 can drop you like that. I mean, I'm just saying, man. Montana dropped girls at 125. So, I mean, I was trying to tell y'all that she hits hard. Y'all didn't want to believe that she hit hard until she showed y'all that she hits hard. I mean, sorry. Montana should be able to land on Maida, in my opinion. Will she win, though? I don't know. Oh, for sure. She'll land. I'm surprised Alexis never fought Roxy. They're both... Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, too, man. I would love to see that fight at 125. I was just thinking that, but I didn't want to say it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, they never fought each other, huh? But, yeah, Roxy versus Alexis Davis, I'd watch it. With that said, Miranda striking is still better than Montana's. No, it's not, dude. Like, her striking is not better than De La Rosa's, dude. Like, they're literally on the same level of striking, dude. Like, but Montana would piece Miranda Maverick up, dude, in a fight. I'm sorry. Like, Montana would piece her up, bro. Montana would hurt Miranda Maverick because Miranda ain't going to try to take her down. I hope Miranda wouldn't try to go to the ground with De La Rosa. You know what I'm saying? I would hope she wouldn't try to do that. I would hope so. Because Montana is clearly better than Miranda Maverick on the ground. You know what I'm saying? And on the feet, it's 50-50, dog. But Montana would, as far as power, Montana got the power advantage. Do you know that? Like, you know that. You know that stamina. Combo. You really do. But you're gonna fight for your girl, just like you know that Jillian's grappling is better than Miranda's. But you're gonna go for your girl. So I feel you, bro. I feel you. Like it's all good. But you don't really see Miranda dropping girls and sitting girls down with punches. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see that. She cut JoJua, but JoJua wasn't rocked. You know what I'm saying? Because she was the one. Listen, if JoJua can land on Miranda Maverick, Montana damn sure gonna land on her. Telling you, JoJua is a damn submission specialist. If JoJua can land on Maverick, you better believe Montana De La Rosa can land hard on Maverick. Yep, PCBH, yep, her BJJ and her wrestling. She has wrestling and BJJ. Like, Montana her ground game is some of the best in the division. Like, she's becoming a well-rounded fighter, man, and people sleeping on that. Like, people sleeping hard on Montana De La Rosa. They ding me for Jillian Robinson because Jillian is a one-dimensional fighter, which we all know that. Everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jillian ain't out there trying to be something she ain't. Like, it's clear what her game plan is, and she says it. It's pretty clear what my game plan is to get to the throat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what she says it. She lets it be known that she's one-dimensional. And if you can negate that, then you'll beat Jillian Robinson. But if you can't do nothing about that jiu-jitsu, you fucked. And she gonna get the W. But when you look at Montana, somebody who's clearly trying to become a well-rounded fighter, she gets the same amount of discredit as Jillian Robinson. And I'm just, like, blown away by that. I'm just like, wow. Coach, Coach. Coach is in the building. Don't start, Coach. What's up, man? Shout out to the LDWMMAC. You guys see it on the screen. Go give it a subscribe. I think everybody is subscribed there, though. No butter on that toast. Davis is about to get smoked. He said Davis about Coach. You hear him saying that Sabina Mazo gonna smoke Alexis Davis? What you got to say about that, Coach? What you got to say about that? Combo says, I don't know about that. Come on, Combo. Stop playing, dude. Miranda's majority of her wins are submissions, too. I'm just saying. Yeah, but you don't see Miranda out there dropping girls, though. As far as like I said, like on the feet, it's on the ground, I think Montana's got the edge. But the physicality of Miranda Maverick might be a thing. But Montana's very big and very physical as well. But on the feet, it's 50-50, dog. Montana's grappling game. Jump on their back, ride the opponent to the ground, lay on there. No, that's not Montana, dude. Montana is a submission specialist, bro. She submitted Nadia Kasem. She submitted Rachel Ostovich. She submitted Christina Mars. She dominated Mara Romero Barella on the ground. The only fight you've seen her do that in is the Mara Romero Barella fight. Come on, man. Come on, dog. She has a lot of experience, too, like 17 fights, and she's only 26. Yeah, Montana's got a lot of experience. A lot of experience. She's been in the cage a lot. That BJ just playing her ground game is more than that. I was about to say, Robert, man, chill out. Coach, gonna be an even fight. Yeah, that's an even fight. You right, Coach. Man, Montana can land a few strikes. Anyone can, but it doesn't mean Montana is going to win the fight. Listen, man. If you're talking about Maida Bueno Silva, you know what I'm saying, that fight is competitive on the ground. But on the feet, I give the advantage to De La Rosa on the feet. She's a better striker than, and people saying, that Silva throws hard shots. Well, so does Montana De La Rosa. So, you got a powerful striker versus a powerful striker and two very good submission specialists, two very good ground fighters. Montana had a wrestling advantage, but the BJJ advantage goes to Maida Bueno Silva for sure. You know what I'm saying? But the wrestling advantage goes to Montana De La Rosa. So, wrestling versus jiu-jitsu here, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's look at the comments here. I think Silva wins. Okay, Coach. Hell yeah. Davis versus Mazo is even. Okay. Bueno Silva is very good on the ground. Yes, she is. She is a high-level black belt on the ground. Yep. Bueno Silva is a dangerous Brazilian chick. Coach, you might be right. Her and Viviane Araújo, Coach. Viviane Araújo is a hood chick too, dude. And Jessica Andrade. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jessica Andrade, Maida Bueno Silva, they hood chicks, dude. And Viviane Araújo, too. She a hood chick from Brazil, too. If De La Rosa gets on the ground with Silva, Silva will find that arm. It's very possible. It's very possible if De La Rosa don't find that neck, though. If De La Rosa don't find that neck first. It's not going to be an even fight when Sabina kick Alexis in the head. I know, dude. Now, Sabina Mazo's kicks, they nasty. Sabina Mazo's kicks are nasty. And, Coach, you've said that before. Yeah. Her kicks are nasty. Nah, she from the hood. They live in the hood. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You right, Coach. Yeah, Breno Silva is a hood chick. You can tell, too, man. You can tell Shitara, she from the gutter. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, you know, it's those are tough fights. Did you guys hear about Jocelyn Edwards moving down to 125? That's interesting. Maybe we'll see Jocelyn Edwards versus Manon Fiorot. I would love to see that. Or Jocelyn Edwards versus Liana Jojua. It's about time for Liana Jojua to get back in there. She says summer. Well, it is only March. Well, you know, we're getting close to Liana Jojua. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, or Jojua. I think Jojua could snatch up a win over Jocelyn Edwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen her get dominated on the ground. And if Jojua takes her down, man, you know, Jojua going to probably dominate Jocelyn Edwards on the ground, for sure. On the feet, the advantage goes to Jocelyn Edwards. But, you know, who knows? A lot of dangerous grapplers at 125 that fighters like Manon Fiorot and fighters like Jocelyn Edwards, you know, Maria Agapova, like those fighters got to watch out for those fighters because you don't see them really displaying that ground game like that. You know, you don't really know how their ground game work because Jocelyn Edwards got dominated on the ground. Like she got completely dominated. Montana striking got to be better than Marina's to win this fight. Is it? Yeah, I think Montana striking is better than Maida Bueno Silva for sure. I think her striking is better. I mean, like, Montana's very, like, straight to the point with her strikes. You know what I'm saying? Like, her punches are very, like, straight down. She throws a lot of straight down the pipe. Like, she don't throw a lot of wild looping shots like Maida Bueno Silva and Macy Barber. Like, she don't throw them looping shots. Like, she'll throw a power shot in there, but Montana sticks to a 1-2, man, and a 2-1. You know, she'll throw. Okay, she'll throw. She's an orthodox fighter, so she'll throw the right hand down the pipe, and then she'll come over with a hook with the left hand. And sometimes Montana throws a nice little check hook too. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when she's throwing the jab, she'll switch it to a nice little check hook that'll catch people too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think Montana's striking is like she's right down the pipe. You know what I'm saying? I think she'll hit Silva down the pipe. You know what I'm saying? Because Silva going to try to bum rush De La Rosa. You know what I'm saying? And De La Rosa ain't weak. She's a big, strong flyweight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, man. But I think De La Rosa wins this fight. On the feet, for sure. On the ground, it's competitive. Let's see. Alexis is actually good at seeing kicks coming, though. Coming through, though, because she's a Muay Thai fighter and she gets pieced up all the time with punches. Yeah, PCBH. That's my question, LOL. Edwards definitely has a grappling weakness. We'll see how she does at 125. Yeah, I got to see, man. I mean, Marina Moreau's striking. Caused Moreau's won, but she had a tough time. Yeah, she did have a tough time. Yep. Yeah, well, you know, then that poses the question, you know, is can Breno Silva, can she execute it on De La Rosa, though? But Breno Silva don't fight like Araújo. She don't fight like Araújo. Styles, man, you know, she don't fight like that. I seen Nina post on IG that Amanda has an action figure out. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, God. You gonna buy one, PCBH? You gonna buy one? She need to be worried about Mackenzie Dern, that right hand of Mackenzie Dern. That's what Nina Ansel need to be worried about. Fuck an action figure. She need to be worried about that right hand of Mackenzie Dern that's gonna be connecting to that dome, in a couple of months. That's what she need to be worried about. Straight up. Well, listen, y'all. I don't know how long I've been on here. Coach said Silva gonna get in that ass. We'll see. We'll see. Guys, good session tonight. Good session tonight. I appreciate everybody coming through. I'm gonna go ahead and get up off this thing for my whole night slip away. I've been on here for a couple of hours, man, just talking. Been on here just talking, burning it up with y'all, man. Hell no, BJ. I only buy one of Juliana had one. And then I'd maul Amanda with Juliana's action figure, right? PCBH, right? Juliana Pena, man. Telling you, Juliana, she gonna maul Holly home, dude. She gonna maul Holly. Unless Holly throw a head kick up there and catch Juliana. But she gonna maul Holly home, dude. I'm telling you. I got Juliana Pena in that fight. I think everybody got Juliana Pena. Let's go Pena. Shit. Let's go Pena. Hell, listen, I'm riding Pena all the way out because I've been saying Juliana Pena. Everybody's sleeping on Pena because she was out. Fuck that. Juliana Pena here to take that belt. That belt belongs to Juliana Pena. That's who it belongs to. It don't belong to Jermaine. It don't belong to Holly. It don't belong to Nico. It belongs to Juliana Pena. So we'll see. Gonna do a Miranda commentary fight for you, BJ, Friday night. Okay, all right, and I'll do a Julian Robinson commentary fight for you. I can do that too, bro. We can do that. Well, guys, look forward to a Julian Robinson commentary fight. Combo gonna release that. I gotta do one on Julian Robinson. I'll do it live. I'll do it live, guys. We'll do it live. So y'all can follow along with your boy. So make sure you have two devices when it's time for me to do mine. Make sure you have two devices, one that you can listen to me on and one that you can watch the fight. We gonna do Jillian Robinson versus Courtney Casey. That's the fight we gonna cover. Okay? That's the fight we gonna cover. Or Julian Robinson versus Poliana Botelho. Or, one of those two fights is what we'll do. Yeah, one of those two fights is what we'll do. Oh, Combo done ignited the flame. Maybe we'll do both. Maybe I'll do both. Oh, boy. Oh, Combo said he doing his live. Okay, well, I'll be there. Bro. You know it. Y'all ready for Montana this weekend? You better get ready. Look at your screen. De La Rosa, baby. No, this fight ain't going to the judges. There's gonna be a finish somewhere. Okay, Combo. Okay, Combo. Y'all see that? Y'all see Combo coming for you, boy? I ain't gonna say nothing, no. Do Taylor Santos versus Jillian. I can do that one too. Marcus Bell, I fucking hate you, dude. I swear to God, Marcus Bell. I'm about to block you. I'm taking your wrench, dude. Marcus Bell, I'm taking your wrench. Oh, boy. Marcus Bell with the jokes. I see you, Marcus Bell. Okay. I'm taking your wrench. Oh boy, well listen, y'all. Let me get up out of here, man. I appreciate all y'all coming through. Shout out to Coach. Shout out to Combo. Shout out to everybody else. PCBH. I seen Robert Henry, Marcus Bell. Let me scroll through. I said PCBH. Let's see. Let me scroll. The Great Benefactor, shout out. George Page, shout out. Let's see. Who else was up in this piece tonight, man? Genesis Green, shout out to the lovely and beautiful Genesis Green. Let me see who else, man. I know it was some more people in here. Man, I'm commenting, man. That comment said, Abdul Dia, appreciate you coming through, man. I'm telling y'all, man, my comment section been rolling, man. I appreciate y'all coming in, chatting it up, man. It's fun to get on here and see all y'all, talk to y'all, man. Get the comment section rolling. It's fun. Subscribe over here. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming through, man. We have a good time up in this chat, talking to y'all. Y'all wild, man. Y'all keep it wild. But shout out to the WMMA universe, man. We in this piece. But your boy is up out of here, man. I gotta figure out what I gotta do with my life for the rest of the night. You guys gotta jump over to Bloody Canvas. I posted, if you go to bloodycanvas.net, guys, look up the, I did a
that face.
Hold on. I did a Keys to Victory for Adarujo versus Chukagian. So you guys please go read that, because that was, I put a lot into that article. That was a good article, guys. I wrote that article really like saying like how those girls can really defeat each other. You know what I'm saying? How I think they could defeat each other. So guys, go give that a read. bloodycanvas.net. Go to BJ's archive on the right hand side, and you'll see the Keys to Victory for Chukagian and Adarujo, guys. Well, listen, I'm up out of here. Enjoy the outro music while I close this thing down. Peace out, guys. Hit that like button for your boy and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already.
Thank you.